to Char's Chats and Townsend Talks. I'm Char, and this is Dr. Andrea Townsend.
Hey Char, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Awesome.
So this is officially the last of Char's Chats and Townsend Talks for 2025.
Crazy!
I know. What's something that has stood out to you as a favorite as superintendent so far this year?
Oh, goodness. Favorite thing? I would probably say the advisory dinner was really so good. It was so yummy. The culinary students did such an amazing job. We had great Thunderhawk Leadership Council students there. Lots of community. It's like the whole picture all together in one night. That's probably my favorite thing so far.
So we are kind of wrapping up the year. What has been going on in the month of December?
Oh my gosh, lots going on. Well, we just had Thanksgiving break, and I hope everyone had a fabulous Thanksgiving break. And if I didn't get a chance to tell you, I'm thankful for Tri-County. I'm thankful for Char. I'm thankful for every program, all the students. The instructors are incredible. And we have an amazing team of folks, co-principals, workforce development coordinators, curriculum specialists, everybody, intervention specialists, everybody who works to support and make Tri-County awesome. It's just hard not to be reminded that this is something really to be thankful for, this type of opportunity. December's really busy though, because you know what's next week is our sophomore visit. So every sophomore in all the schools that come to Tri-County will be here sometime, either December 9th or December 10th. And then we're gonna invite them all back in the evening of the 11th for a big fun career night. So that's what we're planning on now. It's a big deal. There's a special lunch that day and food that evening for the career night. And we're going to have plenty of our students who are already here in on those days to represent the programs and to teach kids about what they get when they come here and why to come here. So that's a big deal for us. It does a lot to determine next year's numbers and how much space we have and all those things. So by the way, the application for next year is already opened, so if you know of a sophomore who's thinking about it, they can go ahead and apply right now.
You should tell them to apply.
Absolutely.
So speaking of sophomore visits, why is it important for sophomores to come visit Tri-County?
I don't think people can just say what Tri-County is, right? It's so hard to describe. It's different. Your experience is different from a welding student's experience, which is different from a nursing student's experience, which is way different from the early childhood. Everybody here is so ingrained or so engaged in their personal goals, their personal journey, that you have to come see the possibilities so that you can see what your journey might look like. And so we actually have 8th graders come too. Earlier this year, we had all the 8th graders come. So most of these students, if they've been in the area for a while, this will be the second or potentially more visit here to Tri-County. We're thankful for that opportunity. Actually, it's a big gift that the homeschools let us have the students for the day. And so we're hopeful that they get a fun experience, that they learn a little bit about Tri-County, and they connect a little bit with their interests and what their career path looks like. Even if your career path doesn't bring you to Tri-County, knowing where you're going is really motivating for your future. So that's why they have to come visit.
What are some things that you have seen personally grow or things that worked in 2025?
Things that worked. We have been increasing our enrollment over the last several years. Our retention, so sometimes what happens is we have great numbers for retention, and then the students, several of the students will return home within the first month of school. And obviously we don't want that. We would love students to come and stay, but it is hard to take kids off of a wait list after school has started and bring them to join if that happens after the first month. So we always monitor those numbers about how many kids come, enroll, get selected, come and stay. Those numbers are higher. That retention, that the kids who stay is higher, so that's working. We've had more engagement with external stakeholders. We have an increase in students on internship compared to this time last year. We're continuing to work on incidences of behavior. So that's a goal of ours. Those are things we're monitoring. We're also seeing some improvement in attendance. Sometimes attendance plagues some of our students, and so we've seen some slight improvement in those numbers, so we're hoping to continue that growth too. That's a good question, Char. Thank you.
What are some things that could be changed or you wish went better in 2025?
Yeah, we had a lot happening in 2025. When I joined, there were several things that were sort of in progress. We finished a huge construction project at the back of the school, added a lot of space to our diesel ag program, added on to our electricity program, created a room for animal science to start. We're going to do another construction project in the coming year that's going to be on the front of the building. So we're going to add to cosmetology and some of our adult education labs, which will be an exciting addition, but also make the front of the school look different. And so not that I want that to necessarily go better, but I'm just hopeful that we'll continue to have success with that type of project. So those projects have been bid, and that'll start. I did mention this a little while ago. Love to positively impact some behavior and some attendance here at school, and that's really just about relationships with students and their families and just making sure everyone feels supported and safe. And so we're going to continue working on those things. We also are always monitoring two big outcomes for students: industry recognized credentials and work-based learning opportunities. For example, we had a student here in New Media Plus to be like one of the first students to have a work-based learning opportunity, and that's quite the honor. It's a lot of learning opportunity. It takes what you learn here in terms of technical skills and it like amplifies it, right? It like multiplies it. And so you get that plus an actual work experience. So we're always trying to push those needles forward as well, like try to get more industry recognized credentials, more work-based learning experiences that are of high quality, so that our students get to leave with those things, taking those things with them.
So obviously it sounds like for the month of December, other than the sophomore visits, it's a lot. What stands out to you just as something that's happening right now?
Christmas. Like everyone is all ready for Christmas already, and it seems like a really short time. Like we got back from Thanksgiving break, we didn't have Monday and then snow day on Tuesday, and now we really only have 2.5 weeks, like actually 2 weeks, right? So we have next week and the week after, and then pretty much it's Christmas break. And then I won't see anyone for 2 weeks. I'll be so sad and lonely here by myself. And then when you come back, that's the next semester. We're already halfway through the year then. So it's just flying by. The sophomore visits and the career night are the big deal that are happening. I'm sure there'll be tons of holiday celebrations and fun things in labs. I think there might be some gift giveaways planned coming up in December for some lucky students. So you'd want to keep your ears open for that. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too early, but there may be a dodgeball competition released here soon.
Ooh.
That one won't probably be in December, but it'll be coming up soon.
That is awesome. What is something in a lab that has stood out to you right now?
Oh my gosh, so many great things that are happening in our labs right now. I think we're like getting ready to do some actual animal grooming in our animal science lab, which is pretty exciting to have like actual friendly pets come and get some grooming started. So we've been working through that. We also got some VR goggles happening in our electricity lab. So they'll actually practice some of those electrical skills using VR, so that it'll be like immersion, but without the danger of like electrocution, right? So that's really, really exciting. Back in the power line lab, which is the outside electricity, we have a tower going up so that students can practice and learn safety on towers. Some of our electrical lines go through like the actual tower and not like the pole. And so that practice is pretty important as well. And culinary is always super busy this time of year, right? Lots of good, yummy snacks, things like that. Got a lot of amazing things happening.
Obviously, Tri-County is more student-led. What is something that a student has accomplished recently?
Well, actually, we did celebrate perfect attendance. We had a long list of kids who came to school every single day, not even tardy, for the whole first quarter. I know that's not one student, but that is such an accomplishment. And I don't think we recognize it enough because, we don't want you to feel like you have to come if you're sick or whatever, but definitely an employee with a track record of commitment and dedication to work like that, that's an incredible factor. So that was really something that was such a special recognition for our students.
What about a staff member or a teacher?
We had the coolest thing happen yesterday, and she's not really a teacher, but she does a lot for our school. So we have 8 partner schools, and we support all of those partner schools with their career technical education. So students can come here from the partner schools, or they can choose not to, and we want them to still get some career technical education. So we are always trying to partner with them and work on just making sure that there are offerings and that the offerings are what their students need and want and that they result in great outcomes. And so we got all of our partner schools together yesterday, and we had some specialists from Ohio Department of Education and Workforce come in and teach us about what makes a good career tech program, what makes a teacher be able to be licensed to teach career technical education. We fed them some breakfast, and we had some great time to visit with them. And so Miss Carrie Arnold arranged all of that, and it was really well attended. We had great conversation. It's just such a promising time for career technical education in all of our, not just right here, but in all of our partner schools. And I definitely think that she works hard to make sure that our students have connections in businesses, in industry, in our communities, so that they can continue to gain those skills. Whether they come here or they don't, she really manages that very well. And we're lucky to have her. She's great.
And do you have any alumni news to share?
It's not that it's been slow, but there's just been so much other things happening that our alumni news is a little lacking this month, and I'm sad to report that out. I needed to go find something to share. We have incredible alumni. I do know of an alumni who's been out of school for quite some time. So he's a very successful businessman. He owns a construction company, and I believe he is coming to spend a day or two with an instructor here and is considering subbing for us here. And that would be really quite the treat for our students to not only have a sub who's an expert in the content, but also have a sub who could talk to them and maybe make a connection for work-based learning for our students in the future. So accomplishment wise, I don't have a huge thing to share, but it does mean a ton when our alumni want to come back and help out and contribute to just what the goodness is we have going on at Tri-County here.
It sounds like a lot is happening, and it has happened within the year. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about before we get off the air?
Nope, just that it's a special time of year. Christmas is a beautiful time of year. It's also a stressful time of year. And so I just want to remind everyone that here at Tri-County, you're loved, you're cared for, you're valued, you are the gift to us. And if you're feeling anything other than some of that joy, if there's a stress or a concern, we have folks who can help. And it's really important to reach out. Christmas is, the expectation sometimes can get so high that it actually kind of reverses, and it's not excited expectation, it's a scared or nervous or anxious type of expectation. And so if that's you and you're feeling that, I just want you to know that we have resources. If you reach out to your instructor, your guidance counselor, a teacher of any kind or any adult here, we can connect you with some support, some resources, somebody to talk to who might get us through that difficult time. So I just want everyone to know that this has been the best gift for me. I feel like a kid at Christmas every day that I get to come here, but just that every student here, every adult here is such a precious gift. And if you need anything through this season, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Absolutely, because you matter just as much as anybody else does.
Amen.
Well, this is the end of the 2025 Char's Chats and Townsend Talks. We will see you in 2026.
Woo!
I'm Char, and this is Dr. Andrea Townsend. And
Take good care.
Yeah, we hope to see you guys next time.
Yay!